Before we get started with the rest of this video, I wanted to share with you guys a scripture. I had a suggestion from my cousin actually, who said you should incorporate a daily scripture into your videos. And so I thought, that's a great idea. I wanted to share with you guys an experience that I had last week where I felt really misunderstood and judged. I was with a group of people that I trusted, and I entrusted them with a piece of information that then they did not agree with this particular decision that I was making. Couldn't really articulate my thoughts and feelings in a way that helped them understand where I was coming from, and so it just left me feeling really, really angry. And so I actually ended up leaving and then going back to my apartment, going on a run, coming home, and saying a prayer to God and really just looking for some comfort. And He impressed upon my mind and directed me to John 14 in the New Testament, 16 through 18. This is what they say. I'll put them up on the screen here. I will pray the Father, and He shall give you another Comforter, that He may abide with you forever. Even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth Him not, neither knoweth Him, but ye know Him, for He dwelleth with you, and shall be in you. I will not leave you comfortless, I will come to you. And in that moment, I just felt that even though there's no one necessarily that might understand exactly what I'm going through, that I tried to explain how I'm feeling in person, I knew that in that moment that God and Jesus Christ understood completely and perfectly exactly how I was feeling. And I just wanted to say, if you have ever found yourself in a position where you don't feel understood, you feel misjudged or misinterpreted by those around you, just know that God and Jesus Christ understand perfectly who you are and exactly what you're going through. So, with that, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. I look super tired in these first couple shots because I just gotten out of bed, so don't don't judge.
Well, I'm all packed up. Boom! Well, I still got a couple things. I don't want those clothes, so I don't know what I'm gonna do them. But I learned a lot, and I actually got a lot of good feedback from my video that I posted a couple days ago. So I want to give you guys a clear idea of what this video is going to be about, as well as just make it a little bit shorter. This lighting is kind of nice though. The point of this video is literally just a vlog. Honestly, I just thought it'd be fun to just kind of vlog my day. I have this desire to make these videos and be recording, but I honestly don't know like the point. When I'm not, I just am thinking throughout my head, like while I was packing up, I was thinking this would be a good video. Just like make a little montage of and take you guys throughout. So in my mind, I just kind of want to create vlogs for now. And then when I have more specific idea of what I want to do, then I'll kind of start to create a funnel when I find my niche or whatever. Today's gonna be a pretty simple day. I just packed up everything, got it in my car, and now I'm gonna go study for my financial accounting test before I take it, probably be in the testing center for like 2.5 hours. Kill me. And then drive home. So yeah, that's what the point of this video is. Yes. I'm so excited. Well guys, got everything packed up. I don't know why this is so funny to me. My freaking cheese in here, bro. Now we're off to campus. Gonna be some studying and then taking the test. Guys, we officially did it. 70% on the accounting finals, so definitely nothing to complain about. I'm just on my way home now. Just got out of the testing center, walked home, got in the car and started driving. So I'm on my way to Spanish Fork. I'm excited. I'm excited to get home, see the family. I'm so ready to just be done with this semester. I'm so ready. Man, so stressful. I want to take you guys through what it is that I do because I want to be as authentic as possible and just document my life and show you guys, you know, obviously what it is that I'm trying to do. It's one of my goals to hit 1,000 followers, probably by the end of this year. I also want to start including you guys more on my gym content. I have a goal of doing probably before the next semester, probably before the start of the semester is the timeline I'm going to give myself for this goal, but I have never benched 225. I know, you might think that I have just based off my physique. Boy, if you don't get... But my body is not used to heavy weight. I started working out when I was around 14 and I did calisthenics for 2 years because I didn't have enough money and I didn't want to pay for a gym membership. It wasn't until I was about 17. It wasn't until about then that I actually started going to the gym. Since then, I've kind of just done a lot of accessory work, bodybuilding type style. I don't really do any of the main lifts like squat, bench, and deadlift. My experience, I always get injured. I've done a good job at recovering from those injuries, and now I feel like I'm at a place where my body and my muscles are strong enough to start putting on more weight, but my joints are not where my muscles are. I feel like I have the strength to do 225. Like 4 years ago, my max was 205, and I'm a lot bigger and a lot stronger than I was 4 years ago. I think I can get 225, but my body and my joints just aren't used to it, so I'm gonna have to work up to that. So I want to take you guys on my journey to bench 225, hopefully get past that. So that's my main goal that I want to include you guys on, kind of take you through that journey. When I get home, on the drive home, I'm probably be thinking about like the lessons that I learned during the semester, and just focus this video on wrapping up the semester and telling you guys what I learned, and maybe sharing some experiences about friends that I made or the way that I saw God throughout the semester. I'll see you guys when I get home. Well, guys, we made it home. Oh, made it home safe and sound. So excited. I'm not gonna do anything tonight, so because I'm so dead. I'm so pooped. I haven't gotten a workout in yet. I will finish the video with lessons about what I learned this semester tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow.
Well, it's the next day. I wanted to finish up this video by talking about a couple of things that I learned this semester. One of them being friendships in general. Everything that I'm about to say can definitely apply to romantic relationships, but this is just what I learned in my experience this semester at BYU, Idaho. Coming to BYU, Idaho in the beginning of the semester, I actually had a girlfriend that I just recently started a relationship with, and we were going to try long distance because we both liked each other enough to give it a shot. And so I came up, and I didn't have any friends really from the last semester as well, because I was also dating someone in winter semester. So I didn't feel like I could really go out and find a group of friends. And so after a couple weeks, long distance just wasn't really working for me. And so we had to cut it off. Super unfortunate. But because of that, I feel like I had a late start to the social game at BYU, Idaho. And it was really hard for me to find a group of friends that I clicked with and just people that I wanted to surround myself with. And it wasn't until I had this shift in mindset, like I talked about in my first video, where I realized that I need to be the one to initiate things. And this is the first lesson that I learned about relationships, is that there's always going to be one party that needs to initiate. My whole life, I realized this semester, I hadn't been that one to really do that unless I was in a romantic relationship. Friendships specifically, I'd never really been the person to initiate something or plan something or go out and do something and invite other people to. I had always been someone that had been invited when I was in a group of friends in high school. I didn't realize that I could be that person to initiate things. Even though I was initiating things, that didn't mean that those people that I was inviting to hang out with me didn't want to be with me, right? Because if they really didn't, then they wouldn't accept the invitation. I learned that people still want to be around me even if I'm not necessarily invited to things. Either I invite myself to things or I initiate and I invite other people to things. God really blessed me with a couple of people that really showed me love and showed me appreciation for me being me. And that was a huge blessing in my life during this semester. That was a huge blessing. That was definitely God's hand, because I was in a place where I felt like no one really wanted me. And I remember when I had that shift of mindset, I sat next to two guys, and they actually waited for me after class. And when they did that, I was so excited. Like, that was such a small thing. I'm sure they don't even know. They don't even know to this day how much that meant to me, just that little thing. But that actually sparked a couple of friendships that lasted throughout the semester, and I'm sure semesters to come. It was through those people, those two guys, that I started hanging out with, that I met some of my best friends that I'm going to keep hanging out with, you know, at least while I'm going to Brigham Young University and onwards. Probably these are lasting friendships that I've made because of that small change that I made in trying to develop relationships with other people. So that was a huge lesson I learned. That was a really big thing. I'm just filming a video right now. That's my mom. She just walked in. And my dog, Budkiss is his name. Freaking noob. Another thing that I learned that goes along with like my health and fitness kind of thing is, if you have nothing else going on and you find yourself with a lot of free time, just lock in on your health. Like, I cannot tell you how much purpose that gives me, just how much fulfillment you feel, how much better you feel when you're around other people. You feel good, and so then you treat them with kindness, and then they reciprocate that. And it's just this whole number one principle of restoration and law of attraction. Those are two things that I believe in, where if you are treating people with kindness in a certain way, they're going to reciprocate and treat you that certain way. And so whatever energy you're giving off, or whatever frequency you're resonating on, is what you're going to attract and what other people are going to notice, obviously, and then you're going to start gravitating towards people that are like-minded. And so that's a huge thing that I believe in. locking in on health when you have nothing else really going on is just, you can never go wrong. Instead of scrolling mindlessly on your bed, you know, there's a lot of reasons why that's not good. Getting control of your sleep, I'm still working on that. I'm really bad at that. It's really hard for me to go to bed. Focus. Those are all super important things. School, health, relationships. Those were definitely my biggest focuses this semester, and those are basically the lessons that I learned. Just got done editing the video, and I realized that I didn't actually film like an outro or anything, and I still don't know what I'm gonna do for that. So yeah, just have a good day.